was, is 4% target inflation still appropriate? And here I'm starting with the international experience. What we have on the x-axis is the level of inflation that different countries target. On the left-hand side of this chart are all the advanced economies clustered at 2%. And as we go right way on this chart, the level of inflation increases and the level of income of each economy declines, which means that richer economies target a lower inflation level and developing economies target a higher inflation level. And India in green is right in the middle. So India is in the right company for its level of income, a per capita income, size of the economy or complexity of the economy to be targeting 4% level of inflation. It's not that it's an outlier in any possible way. As far as the responses go on this particular aspect, again 90% said that the current inflation level is the right one and we should continue with it. Some of the people, 4 actually of the respondents, said that we can perhaps lower it, and out of those 4, only 2 specified a lower level to be 3.5%. We also had a handful of respondents who said that we should increase the target but did not specify what the target should be. On that, if one goes by cross-country experience over the past decades, those who have been in inflation targeting framework longer than we have been, most of the countries, when they revise their framework, they have moved mostly in the direction of lowering that target and narrowing the band. So to be doing it differently is not warranted by international experience or by India's own experience. A 4% target, the genesis is that it was set up in 2014 as per the assessment of RBI's expert committee, which was set under Dr. Urjit Patel. It had determined at that time that 4% was the target rate at which macroeconomic conditions would be optimized. Both inflation and growth combination would be optimized. Now, there seems to be very little reason to be moving away from this target for now. How about the tolerance band? Should it be narrowed, widened, or be done away with? Now here, if we look at the Indian experience, for most part, India's inflation has remained within the band. The average inflation, as I said, has been about 4.5% in the last 10 years. But if we look at whether it breached the band during these 10 years, there have been periods, especially during the times of external shocks, both COVID and Ukraine-Russia war, when it exceeded 6%.